This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for 17 News at Noon. I'm Nicole Gitsky. Well, today is Police Memorial Day, a day to honor fallen police officers across the country. In 1962, President John F. Kennedy proclaimed the week of May 15th as National Police Week. Our 17's Moses Small has been at the events taking place all around town to remember those who died in the line of duty. Moses, tell us more.
Nicole, good afternoon. You are absolutely right. I'm keeping my voice down here so as not to disturb the ceremony. The county memorial is getting underway, and this is just a culmination of all of the other events that we've had around town. So here we have Bakersfield Police Department, we have the Kern County Sheriff's Office, as well as California Highway Patrol, all gathering to celebrate and honor those who've given their lives to serve our communities. And so this ceremony is taking place at the Kern County Peace Officers Memorial on Truxton Avenue. And again, this ceremony is just a culmination of all of the other ceremonies today, honoring our law enforcement. And all of the other ceremonies had their own 21-gun salutes. All of the other ceremonies had their own musicians. And we'll have more on that in the newscast just ahead. But this is the final service for the day taking place here in town. And so all of us here at 17 News want to say thank you to all of our law enforcement officers. And we need to honor them not just today, but every day. In downtown Bakersfield, Moses Small, 17 News.
Thanks so much for that, Moses. Well, Bakersfield Police Department held an early morning ceremony. Now, today's memorial is smaller than past years due to COVID-19, but the message is still the same. It's a day set aside to pay tribute to those in blue who died in the line of duty. In 2020, over 260 police officers died in the line of duty. Just this week, 2 California officers were shot and killed. Police Chief Greg Terry says this week serves as a reminder of what can occur when they head off to work in the morning.
Every day when officers get dressed, and part of dressing is putting on a bulletproof vest. And there's a reason for that. And there's no clearer reminder than this week, unfortunately. And so your family sees that, you go through this mentally, that you recognize that this is there for a reason, that these things could happen. But then as you continue to get dressed and you put on the badge, it is a reminder of why you do what you do.
9 names of fallen officers are etched on the BPD memorial wall. And the Sheriff's Office is honoring members who lost their lives while in service. This morning, they held their own ceremony at the Sheriff's Office Memorial Monument at KCSO headquarters on Norris Road. Sheriff Donnie Youngblood says those who have lost their lives paid the ultimate price, and today is a day to remember that sacrifice.
Today's the day that we pause to remember the people who are on this wall. The one place none of us want to ever be, but we know the potential is there. Each name up here represents someone that we all worked with, cared about, and supported as they supported us.
Deputies are wearing black mourning bands over their badges in observance. Flags at KCSO building are being flown at half-staff. And tonight, 17's Moses Small will have more on a full recap of all those events taking place today. Now in your 17 Crime Watch, the search continues for an accused child killer who escaped from Lerdo jail just over 2 weeks ago. Tyrone Johnson and David Palms both broke out of jail April 28th. Police managed to track down and arrest Palms and Shafter the day the two escaped, but Johnson continues to evade law enforcement. This morning, Sheriff Donnie Youngblood was on Sunrise and called the escape an embarrassment and said the department is reviewing policies and procedures and expects change to come in the wake of this incident. He revealed that Johnson and Palms had been housed together, had somehow gotten to the roof and then slid down a flagpole near the building. Youngblood also said Johnson and Palms had previously tried to escape. The 2 men are accused of killing 3-year-old Major Sutton back in 2017. Johnson is considered armed and dangerous. If you see him, do not approach him, but call 911. Well, homicide detectives are investigating after finding a man dead in northeast Bakersfield. According to the Kern County Sheriff's Office, they found a man dead around 8:30 this morning in the area of Acacia and Linden Avenues. Deputies say the man had trauma to his body and his death is considered a homicide. KCSO has confirmed few details about the case, but neighbors tell us they heard gunshots in the area at the time. If you have any information about this case, call KCSO at 861-3110. Well, a convicted sex offender is behind bars this afternoon, accused of sexually assaulting a runaway teen. According to the Bakersfield Police Department, officers found 26-year-old Gregory Valdez inside of a motel with a teenager. BPD says the teen was seen getting into a vehicle last night near Beach Park. The vehicle was later found at a nearby motel. Officers found the teen inside with Valdez, along with evidence of a sexual assault. Officers arrested Valdez on suspicion of failure to register as a sex offender and 2 counts related to engaging in sex acts with a minor. Well, 2 people are hurt, one of them critically, after an early morning house fire. According to the Kern County Fire Department, the fire broke out around 4:47 a.m. on South Union Avenue near Taft Highway. The department says when they arrived, they found 2 people outside of the house with burns. Both were taken to the hospital for treatment. 1 person suffered life-threatening burns. Crews were able to knock down the fire within 10 minutes and luckily found no one else inside. During their search, crews did not hear any smoke detectors going off. They say this serves as a reminder to check your smoke detectors and replace those batteries often. Well, a driver walks away with just minor injuries after crashing into a semi-truck, the car catching fire. According to California Highway Patrol, it happened on Snow Road near Golden State Highway. CHP says the vehicle hit a semi-truck, then crashed into a tree and caught fire. Only 1 person was hurt. CHP has not said what led to that crash. And to our daily coronavirus update, Kern Public Health reporting 38 new COVID-19 cases today and 1 new death. That person died at the beginning of this month. And the state reports 39 people are in local hospitals with the virus. 7 are in the ICU. Well, now to big news from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The CDC says they will ease indoor mask wearing guidance for fully vaccinated people, allowing them to safely stop wearing masks inside of most places. And the new guidance will still call for wearing masks in crowded indoor settings like buses, planes, hospitals, prisons, and homeless centers, but could ease restrictions for reopening workplaces and schools. It will also no longer recommend that fully vaccinated people wear masks outdoors in crowds. The eased guidance comes 2 weeks after the CDC recommended that fully vaccinated people continue to wear masks indoors in all settings and outdoors in large crowds. Meantime, a CDC advisory committee says Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine should be given to adolescents. The independent group of experts unanimously voted to recommend the 2-dose vaccine be used in children ages 12 to 15. The final vote was 14-0 in favor of the recommendation, with 1 recusal. Now, the virtual meeting was held just 2 days after the FDA authorized it to be used in what that age group after data showed it was 100% effective. And here at home, children aged between the age of 12 and 15 are now eligible to receive the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine in Kern County. That's according to public health officials. The department says this expanded eligibility comes after the CDC recommended yesterday that the vaccine is safe and effective in protecting this age group against severe illness, hospitalization, and death. Public Health says it will inform all local providers administering the Pfizer vaccine that they may proceed in vaccinating this new age group. Starting today, parents and legal guardians can schedule appointments using the state's website, myturn.ca.gov. Well, now to a couple COVID-19 vaccination clinics happening today. Nueva High School is helping to get the vaccine into the arms of Lamont residents. The high school is set to hold a vaccination clinic. Anyone 16 or older is eligible to get the vaccine. It's happening from 1 to 5:30 p.m. To make an appointment, call 525-5900. Walk-ups will be accepted. And today in McFarland, Adventist Health is hosting a COVID-19 vaccination clinic. The free clinic runs until 4 p.m. at McFarland Junior High School. You can call that number on your screen, 771-8400, to make an appointment. Well, anyone wanting to get a free COVID-19 shot at the vaccine hub at Cal State University Bakersfield should act fast. CSUB is offering first doses of the vaccine up until tomorrow. Then the site will close in order to transition to the mobile clinics. Organizers say these clinics will allow the vaccines to reach communities in need and fight vaccine hesitancy. And a reminder, you can find the nearest vaccine clinic and sign up for an appointment by heading to the state's website, myturn.ca.gov. You can also call that number on your screen, 833-422-4255.
Clinica Sierra Vista is now offering rapid COVID-19 testing and COVID-19 vaccinations. Call 833-278-4584 to make your appointment. But don't delay. Clinica Sierra Vista, putting patients first.
In your 17 Business Watch, if you haven't filed your taxes, you're running out of time. The tax filing deadline is this coming Monday, and the United Way of Kern County is offering free tax preparation assistance for low-income families. The organization says it wants to ensure working families in the region apply for tax credits from the state. Trained volunteers will be on site to offer help. They'll be open Thursday, Friday, Sunday, and Monday. For more information, head to our website, kget.com. Baba's Hot Chicken is opening its first Bakersfield location later this month. The restaurant announced it is holding a grand opening on May 22nd at 11 a.m. at its location on California Avenue near the Aldi supermarket. They say the first 100 customers will receive a free sandwich. A sign on the new Bakersfield storefront says they're hiring for positions. The chicken store opened its first location in Riverside and has since opened more locations in Costa Mesa and San Diego. Well, several local breweries are teaming up to offer reward discounts for those willing to brave the brewery trail. Visit Bakersfield launched the brewery trail, bringing together the Second Phase, Crusader, Great Change, Lengthwise, and Temblor brewing companies. To sign up, just head to the website visitbakersfield.com to get your free trail pass and follow those instructions. Well, Bakersfield College graduates will get to celebrate their achievements this weekend during a virtual commencement ceremony. It's happening on Sunday from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. right here in KGET. We'll also be streaming that event on our website, kget.com, and our Facebook page. You don't need a Facebook account to watch the stream. Every graduate who chooses to participate will be honored with their photo and name read by BC faculty, staff, and administrators. Again, it's happening on Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on KGET. Well, here at home, a local healthcare hero is being honored for his efforts in providing care to patients. The Bakersfield Heart Hospital awarded the 2021 Daisy Award to Andrew Domingo for the care he provided a patient and his family when having to make an end-of-life transition. Domingo, a nurse in the critical care unit, was nominated by the sister of a patient who says he went above and beyond in caring for her brother. Bakersfield Heart Hospital says it is important to recognize the extraordinary care their nurses provide every day. For a full list of this year's nominees, head to our website, kget.com. The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.